Welcome back to Give Me Five with Jones and Eli. Eli, Airbnb has announced that they are banning the use of indoor security cameras in the platform's listings worldwide. Do you like this move?
Yeah, definitely. I don't know why, but I feel like I do. I feel like it's gonna only help people be more safe, more secure. Me personally, I don't think I've ever been spied on in an Airbnb or in a hotel. I think if I was, they wouldn't really see anything too exciting. I don't really, fear for that. But there's a lot of people out there, talking especially about, maybe solo female travelers who are out there in the world. And, if you're gonna have a creepy Airbnb owner watching you while you're in the shower, it's pretty fucking weird. So I think it's good. And maybe it means people are going to get away with a little bit more stuff in the house, breaking some TVs. Maybe nobody's really going to be able to know. But in general, who has security cameras in their house anyway?
I think it's interesting. Well, I think a lot of people have security
Really?
cameras in their house these days. Yeah, like I personally don't, but like I know, for example, like my cousins do because there's like electric funny moments, like where the dog runs through or somebody punches a wall. Things happen, and then you get the on security cam, and I think a lot of people have that. People have like dog cams. I don't know. I feel kind of conflicted about the news because obviously, like you said, nobody should ever have a camera in a bathroom. And you think about it like a public space, right? In a public space, they'll have security cameras, where you eat, but they'll never have them in the bathroom, obviously, because that's just weird. So obviously, never supporting Airbnbs to have a camera in the shower. But there is kind of this idea of accountability in an Airbnb that's not really there. As somebody who's rented many Airbnbs with a frat, with a bunch of friends in a frat, like sometimes things do go off the rails. And I know of TVs that have been broken and probably not paid for. And if there was a camera, you could enforce that.
Yeah, you could, but again, it's kind of a fine line. It's also like I feel like most people out there who are creepy and would want to take weird videos or weird photographs, like wouldn't necessarily be putting a huge camera out in the open, right? It would be, I've seen these on TikTok, like how to tell if you have a two-way mirror or all these hidden stuff. Those people, it's kind of like if you make alcohol illegal, people that are still using alcohol or drugs, whatever, for a bad reason, are still going to be able to get their hands on it. I feel like this doesn't necessarily stop surveillance or creepy videography. And if there are creepy people out there who want to take illicit, inappropriate images, they probably can sadly still find a way to do it without a video camera.
Wow, sir. So you think there's going to be Airbnb scandals now? People are going to find cameras.
I think there have been in the past. I mean, I can't say I have seen it firsthand. And my source on this is TikTok. So that's not necessarily the best source, and I'm not going to say it's 100%.
It's a pretty good source. If the algorithm's listening, we love TikTok.
Yeah, we're big fans of TikTok, but I don't know that it's 100% viable. I've seen crazy videos of like, have you seen this shit of like people in hotel rooms and somebody comes under the door with like a coat hanger contraption and like unlocks the door? That's fucking insane.
Like a robber in the hotel?
I don't know if they're robbers. We're not like 6 years old, but like bad people. Yeah, some sort of criminal comes under with literally a contraption with a little hook on the end. They come up under the door. It's like a snake, and they can open the door from the outside.
But I've always thought about this. I don't know if these people are actually staying in the hotel or not, but it's so weird at a hotel where you could just walk in. You can walk in the lobby. They're not going to question you because so many people are coming in and out. You can't question people every single time. You could easily walk in. In a lot of hotels, you don't have to scan the elevator still, or you could take the stairs. You could really get to any floor and get outside anybody's door who's staying in the hotel. It seems like kind of an antiquated system, no?
Hotels are insane if you think about it. And you're right, it is kind of anarchy. We were talking about like with this in the context of airports the other day, where it's on one hand so regimented, you have to have a room key, you have to check in, you have to pay, you have to whatever, but like people can really just walk in. In fact, the hotel lobby, that's like the best place. If you need to go to the bathroom ever, that's the number one place to go to the bathroom because nobody's ever checking that. Nobody checks anything. The other day I got off a plane, I needed to charge my phone. I just walked into a hotel and hid under the staircase and plugged my phone in because nobody was checking. But they are, Jones. Yeah.
Wait. You were weird hermit under the staircase guy because you need to charge your phone. Why did you need to hide under the staircase to charge your phone? I think the whole point of what you were just saying is you could just walk in and charge shit anyway.
It was a different situation. It was like 1 a.m. and the lobby was kind of closed. There was nobody there. Like it was one of those. You ever see this lobby? You walk in and it's not the lobby. You have to take an elevator to the lobby.
I've never heard of that.
It was a very weird situation. Maybe it's just a British thing. Yeah, I don't know. But I got in and I got into like the main floor and there was just an elevator. And I was like, fuck. But I was like, if I take the elevator up, that's going to be a whole weird thing. I was like, maybe take the stairs. So I went into the staircase and just right in the stairs, there was like a little outlet. And I was like, But I sat there and somebody walked past me. I thought it was so creepy. It's 1 a.m. I'm just sitting in this hotel staircase, letting my phone get up to 3% so I can order an Uber home.
They probably did report you for that. I would say that the player comp to not walking into the lobby, having to take an elevator up, is like having a kitchen on your second floor. It's got to be on the first floor.
Who has a kitchen on their second floor?
There are people who have kitchens on their second floor, and
what's on the first floor?
crazy.
I've seen houses where like you walk in and you just walk up the stairs. That's normal. But
Right.
you don't. There's nobody where you walk in and there's like a bedroom there, and then you go upstairs for the kitchen and the living room, like inverted house.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like a breakfast for dinner type house. People have those.
What people? Get them on the pod immediately. Let's shame them publicly.
We would love to have you on the pod if you have a reverse house. This has been Give Me 5 with Jones and Eli. Remember to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, subscribe on YouTube, send us an email. We want to talk about your pod topics. Eli, thanks for talking.
Always a pleasure, Jones. I will talk to you soon.